Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is the Random Name 951, and today we're going to do a little show and tell video of some Lego Bionicles. So let's start with this guy on the left. We got Keetongu. So Keetongu is like one of these, I think he's a protagonist or a good guy in the Lego Bionicle movie, or just in general, the lore. You can see here he has like this cool shield, blocks like I guess lasers, then he has his offensive weapon. But his trump card is his little spinning disc. You can see here, you do need a piece to get that disc spinning. It's kind of like almost like a zip tie. It goes in and you pull it out. Anyway, here he is right here. So he was kind of battle scarred, I guess you could say. I was missing some pieces on him. He was missing his left arm, and then he was also missing his right foot. So luckily I had some spare pieces from my Bionicle graveyard that I found in my little storage container. I didn't even know I had these guys, still in there, and surprisingly intact for the most part. This guy was pretty much complete. Krekka, I'll get to him next, but we're going to focus on Keetongu. So yeah, you can see here, looking pretty good. Oh, I'm not too smart. Okay, yeah, you can see here, that's a better look. I couldn't find his little foot and the color yellow, so I just kind of rolled with it and made a custom foot. It's the exact same, it's just different colors. So everything is still working just fine, luckily. All right, and we can see here. So like I said, things that were missing was his foot, his arm, and his chest. So I rebuilt his chest. His chest is pretty cool. It has like this simple locking mechanism. You kind of push it back, and then you use these little tabs, and that unlocks his chest, and that unlocks his trump card. Kind of, I would say maybe final secret weapon. This is a spinning chest disc. I'm not sure what it's called exactly. You can see there, just like in the instructions, that's like his trump card kind of finishing blow. Then he has his shield, so he could deflect lasers and other, weapons. And then the other thing I didn't have was his little dagger. That's somewhere, who knows where. But I had an extra kind of like staff that came off another Bionicle. So I just equipped that on him, so he's kind of like, upgraded Keetongu. He's ready for some definite action. You can see there, a little battle stance. And now moving on to this cooler looking guy is Krekka. So I think this Krekka is supposed to be like a bad guy. See here, he has the old school disc with the disc launcher from the island of Metro Nui. And of course I'm missing the disc and the disc launcher. I know the disc, the cool thing was if you put it near light, it would glow in the dark. And I remember when I was a kid, I was dumb enough to keep it on the damn lamp, and the disc melted. So that's what happened to the disc. And then disc launcher, I just probably threw it away, or I gave it away when I had other Legos. So I added some extra stuff. He was missing like this little armor here, so I put a silver one, and I strengthened up his leg because there's just like a big gap here, so I put this here. And since he doesn't have his disc launcher anymore, I actually made a kind of temporary, or not temporary, but like a new weapon for him. It comes off the Krekka series of Bionicles, and I guess I'll show you guys real quick. So this is the Krekka, and you can see here it utilizes a little kind of grasper, and then it has these little green balls that you launch from it. So I basically took the one from this white Krekka, and there's nothing in here. I don't know what happened to them, they're just gone. So I took it from this guy, and I made the weapon, and this is what's the his new launcher weapon. So it's like a shoulder kind of grenade launcher. It's super bulky. It's a little overkill, but it should do the job. So I'm gonna equip it and show you guys how it looks. Alright, so we're back with Krekka. You can see here it's super bulky, so this is the front view, and then check out the side view. So it's a huge weapon. It took me a little while to figure out how to keep the little ammunition inside the launcher. So I was messing with ways of how to, kind of make some sort of holder, and that's what I came up with. So let me just engage it. To engage the shoulder cannon, there's this thing here. There should be a rubber band, but that's long gone. Is it this way? Yeah. You're supposed to pull that down because he engages that. Let me pause it because I kind of messed up his stance. Alright, you can see it looks really menacing. Luckily I have the white launcher, so it goes with kind of his white and blue look. And the silver. So you can see here, how this works is it just a simple kind of clamp, so it holds it in. So like when it's in the standby mode, his launcher, this holds in the ammo. How well does it hold in? It does the job. It's kind of hard to move it, so this isn't going to go back by itself or open. And you can see here how it works is basically it's just all tension and force. So you got this little peg pushing on this ball, which is being held in by these two little clamps. And I mean, it's enough force. Like if you're having a battle close range, it's gonna sound pretty loud. But you can see there, he uses ammo, and then say when he's out of ammo, it's really easy to detach. It's only held in by like a little peg. Let me see if I get it off. So like say if he runs out of ammo with it, it detaches real easy. And now he has a lot more mobility without having to worry about that heavy grenade launcher. So I thought it was pretty cool since, he lost a disc launcher, or I lost it. Kind of mess with the Legos again. It's been a while, but it was pretty fun. Building a little weapon. Kind of got the idea from Doom Eternal, since this guy has a grenade launcher on his shoulder. So I was like, let's go with some Doom vibes and try that. And yeah, there wasn't too much really. This guy was pretty much all together. I added this stuff, his little extra weapons. He had this already, and I added, some extra little melee stuff to him. Yes, I was like, pretty cool little find. And I was happily surprised that they were pretty much in mostly complete condition. This guy, I had to do some research and download the manuals, as you can see here, and kind of rebuild him, but luckily he came out okay. So if you guys have any Legos or had any experiences with Legos, Mega Bloks, drop a comment in the comments below, kind of share with everyone. It's always nostalgic to find these old toys that you had. I mean, this thing came out in 2004, so you figure right now we're in 2021. That's almost 17 years, man. Wait, is that right? Yeah, that's 17 years. That's insane. So basically back when this came out, I'm 26 right now. I was only 9. I was only 9 when this came out. This thing is 17 years old. That is insane. This one's came out in 2005, so this one's 16 years old, but these things are over 10 years old. It's mind-boggling to me. So yeah, guys, make sure to share your experiences. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Until next time, deuces.